Morning, everyone. This is Sean Butner with Start Your Week with a High Performance Coach. Finally got that switched. Happy Labor Day. Really glad to be doing this video for you. It's pretty topical, I guess, because it's all about how to prevent burnout. So, yeah, that's what we're talking about. So glad you guys are here. If you would, comment below wherever you're watching this video. Say hey, say where you're from. And we'll do a quick shout out. So, being Labor Day, it's, I think, pretty important to think about how we work. And one of the things that I do as a high performance coach a lot of times is helping people deal with burnout, helping people prevent burnout, because we have a work culture that values the ultimate sacrifice for the job at the expense of everything else. So if you've ever really felt chronically tired about everything that you're doing, like it's really tough to get out of bed, you've lost that sense of zest for getting up and getting into your day, or maybe you're just so busy that the relationships and the health, your health, take a backseat. If you've ever been grinding so hard trying to further your mission, further your goal, but nobody sees you, your kids forget how you look, that kind of stuff, then you might be in, the classic signs of burning out. So what exactly causes burnout, though? I think this is a really important thing. In my observation in corporate America, it's three things. The first thing is lack of control over your environment. So it doesn't matter how much work you do, it doesn't matter how you try to move around, you can't escape that doom project that's been going, the one that's been going on for years, that everyone is just kind of lost any sense of caring. They're just numb. You show up, you try to do your thing, and then, super long hours, you try to go back home and maybe eat, maybe sleep, maybe, say hi to your family. So, lack of control generally causes burnout. We have, sometimes too, like you just don't feel progress anymore. You've been working and working and working and working, and you're starting to get frustrated because you're not getting the results that you want, or as quickly as you'd like, or in the way that you'd like. Maybe you're not, getting there quick enough, or noticing that big change. And so this feeling of progress is really important to people. So on teams, I've seen it happen where someone's doing a really great job, nobody acknowledges them, nobody is noticed all the work they put in, and they start to feel like, why am I doing this? I'm giving my heart, I'm giving time away from my family to this thing, and nobody seems to care, So that feeling of progress, when you don't have that, is when you start to get restless. It's when you start to question, like, why am I doing all the work? The third thing, probably in most cases, is your life falls out of balance. You're so focused on one thing that other areas in your life that are part of the human experience tend to, fall away. So focusing on relationships, investing, building more intimate ones, building close ones, having that just break from work, to let your mind wander, to experience other things. That balance is just not there. Or you're not prioritizing working out, or you're not prioritizing getting enough sleep, drinking enough water, eating the right things. You eat things of convenience, and then your body, feels cruddy, and then it starts a whole weird cycle. So when you feel if you are one of those, or if you're starting to feel burned out, what can you do, right? And there's three really simple things I'll share today. They're not completely comprehensive, but they work for me when I'm starting to feel overwhelmed or feeling like I'm losing that sense of joy in what I'm doing day to day. And first thing is, go for a 30-minute walk outside in the sun, or outside in the rain, or outside in the snow, whatever you got to do. But get your body moving, get out into fresh air, and create 30 minutes for you to think about, okay, what's going on here? Am I addressing the right problem, or am I just spinning my wheels trying to get stuff done? Because if you're not, when you're in burnout, you're not as strategic in how you're solving problems. The first thing, like, you're fighting fires instead of thinking like, how can I put out all the fires and make the whole thing better, if that makes sense. So, that 30-minute walk to kind of just think about, okay, what's going on? How can I do this better is really helpful. Second thing to do, if we're talking about not feeling like you have a lot of control in your life or you're feeling out of balance, is set up time to connect with family and friends. And this is really kind of obvious, I think, but it's also something I think a lot of people forget to do quite a lot. So, make sure you have some time to Zoom, to go on a socially distanced walk in today's world, to connect with people, with the pure purpose of just checking in, seeing how they're doing, seeing how you can cheer them on, inspire them, just have a good laugh, whatever that is for you. I think that'll help you with balance, and plan more of that if you're so focused on work. And then the third thing is to just start engaging in your personal growth more. And I know that's a huge topic with many different facets of it. But, taking, that 30-minute walk, like, think about all the things you have done. Think about how much better at your job you are. Think about how much more experience, how much more seasoned you are in your profession, in your career, or in hobbies. I think one of the reasons why hobbies are so awesome is it's low pressure to perform, but you see progress because it's playful, so you're engaging in, like, I do music, I like to play guitar, and I can see differences from last year than from 5 years from when I started playing, like, 20 years ago. So, which is pretty cool, that feeling of growth and whatever it is, whether it's a new skill, whether it's in like your career, or just thinking about things that you've accomplished, think about things that you've done and celebrate it, right? Not in I'm so awesome, but like just thinking like, yeah, I did that. That's pretty great, I'm proud that I've been able to do that, and I can feel that it matters to me, just having that little connection. And it doesn't have to be like, you don't have to throw a big parade. It could just be, 2 minutes of journaling, 2 minutes of reflecting, and just, feeling it. So check that out. Again, the 3 steps are: go for a 30-minute walk, set up time to contact friends, and then engage in your personal growth more, wherever that is. If it's being more productive so that you can have more time with your family and friends, that's a lot of what we do in the Certified High Performance Coaching. So if you're interested, you can go to SeanButner.com/coaching, or check the individual coaching link in my bio. But just, if you need some extra help there, someone that can guide you through that. But if not, still just go out there and live a more balanced life. Feel more joy, and don't get burned out, guys. Okay? That's the show today for Labor Day, and see you guys tomorrow. Take care.